What is up, guys? My name's AK, and in today's video I've got the last episode in my bomb spot series. Now currently Checkmate is the last map of all of the ones that I've done so far that is in the current CDL SnD rotation. Of course, if more get added in the future, I'll add them, but with that said and done, let's get into Checkmate. So as in usual fashion, we're starting with the bomb sites. So we're going to start with the A bomb. This one is what there is sort of, there's more to do on the A bomb site than there is on B. B is quite indoors, quite closed, whereas A does give us some nice long lines of sight. So the first one we're going to want to go for is a bomb plant here. I'm not actually going to plant it so that I can show you more in this round without having to spend a year editing this. But yeah, there's one right there, and essentially this is going to allow you to run all the way back here through the yellow container into this back yellow room, and you can set up behind this box, and you can see the bomb from here. Now I have tested this, and you can see it when the bomb's down. I know I haven't put it down just yet, but yeah, you can see it from here. You can hide in this room, maybe watch your flank. People wouldn't really expect this, and then every once in a while just go out, check the bomb, and hide again. Now the next spot, I will get it down for this one. Essentially, you just want to plant it anywhere sort of along the front side of that bomb, and either you or a teammate does work quite well for this one. Say you've had someone push up this side of the map and has managed to get into the back spawn. Essentially, it's just going to play in this small house. What you can do is you can come out, you can pick the bomb, you can see it, and play nice and safe in here. Now, gives you a nice good spot to stay safe, as well as a nice long bomb watch, especially maybe if they've got a sniper and you know the enemy's on the other side of the map. You can literally play this nice corner until you need to check the bomb every 7.5 seconds. You can even jump and see it from in the doorway if you don't want to go outside. Another good spot to use on the A-bomb site is actually inside this half plane. You can just literally play a corner in here, play it safe, especially if you know the enemy on the other side of the map, and then you can stand up, you can pick the bomb again anywhere across the front you can plant it for. You can sit here maybe to watch the flank, the push down from maybe the plane stairs, or any wrap towards the spawn. Really, you can play this. It's quite a nice watch. I doubt they'll expect it, and then every so once in a while go check the bomb, and yeah, it's a nice good spot. And rounding off the A-bomb, the last spot is actually going to be on the top plane. Now, involve you sitting in this corner. This again, I wouldn't really use this one alone, just because it's nice to have a teammate to be able to watch your back, maybe sitting up on the front plane, or maybe watching your flank so you don't get pushed from behind. But say you've got a player set up on the boxes to watch your flank up here, and it's got all this side. Then what you can do is you can sit in this corner, and then when you need to check the bomb, just peek it. As long as it's planted anywhere across the front, you can peek that. I'd probably stretch it out on the stone bit just so you can get the tightest angle on the bomb, and then essentially just play this top plane and check the bomb when you need to. Nice good spot. Now moving on to the B bomb. Now I did mention there is less to do on the B bomb. It's not exactly a nice bomb site if you're looking for nice long watches across the map, but there are a few spots that are good to know about. The first one is just literally on this wing. If you've got someone watching over your back, you can sit on this wing and then check through the plane window at the bomb. I plant it over this side again so you can get a nice tight angle on the bomb, and then just play it very quiet. Make sure you got your headset cranked up. You'll be able to hear them inside, and then when you think they're hopping it, get the kill and then hide again, or probably once you've got the kill, I'd wrap under bottom plane and play your life, because chances are they'll try and come and trade you. And also for the B-bomb, if you've got an AR sitting back here by the back yellow container, although you can't actually check the bomb, chances are if someone is going to be defusing, they're not going to be laying prone and crawling all the way up to it. Chances are there'll be some movement around there, either crouching or walking, that you'll be able to see all the way from back here. Now this will be a good one again if you've got a player set up on the close box for the watch, and yeah, at least you can give your team some information so that they can push and hopefully kill anyone that's defusing. Now, if you've watched the other episodes in my series, you'll know that with the bomb timings, I previously did it so that I put all of the timings for offense and then all of the timings for defense. But I've been having a little think, and I think a better way of doing it for this video will be to show the same spot and the time that you get there on either side. So you can sort of work out which side it's faster to get to, and so know which ones you want to push on offense and defense. So let's get into that. So the first spot is on the top plane. Now this was recorded or timed with the MP5, so if you've got an AR it might take a bit longer, or maybe you've got some things, attachments that affect your move speed, so do consider that. But on the defense side of things, you'll get here for 1 minute 19, and then on the offense side of things you'll get here for about 1 minute 18, 1 minute 18 and a half or so. So you do ever so slightly win on this side, which might give you that advantage that you need. I will just quickly add, the time that I say is the time that's on the in-game clock. You can see it ticking down now, sort of just under 10 seconds, and that's the time that I will say. So if you haven't watched the previous episodes, when I say 1 minute 20, that's the time that would be on the clock at that point in the game. Now moving on to the push to bottom plane, on the offense side of things, you'll get to this side of the plane. This is by the A-bomb side. You'll get here for about 1 minute 17, and pushing on the other side, you'll get here for about 1 minute 18. On the defense side of things, you get to both sides for 1 minute 20, so the offense side will win the push to bottom plane. This of course assumes you fully sprint there off spawn and don't spend any time pre-aiming anything. Now our next spots are going to be recorded with ARs, because these are sort of going to be the god spots that your AR players are going to want to set up on. The first one is these boxes here. It's a good one for watching sort of all over this side push of the map. You get here for 1 minute 20. And on the other side of things, enemies that push up to both that window and this sort of boards, there's some boxes on the other side, they also get here for 1 minute 20, or can shoot from 1 minute 20. So it's about the same on either side, so keep that in mind. Now on the other side of things, to push up to this box here to watch the half plane, you can get there for 1 minute 22. Whereas to push from the other side, from the spawn up to the sort of half wall on this side, that's 1 minute 21. Okay, so now we're going to move on to weapon compositions for this map. Now, I'd say you definitely want some long-range presence, say maybe a Krig or an M4, just because of the nice long lines of sight actually on either side of the map, and especially with some of the bomb spots I showed you earlier on A. Potentially even a sniper if you're considering doing the long watch all the way from the back door over there to the bomb. You could have a sniper watch this side, and then when given the all-clear push up. That'd be quite a nice little strategy to do on this map. But of course you do want a submachine gun presence on the map, simply just for the top and bottom plane. If you don't have that, the enemy team are going to see that, and the first thing they're going to do is make sure that every round they get it down on the B-bomb, or they push the B-bomb. So they're going to essentially be pushing you out of those rounds if you don't have the weapons to compete. But as I say in every video, see what weapons are good at the time, what's in the meta, because Treyarch do seem to be patching things and changing guns all the time. So yeah, make sure you have a look, see what's good at the time, and base your classes around that. So that's about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. If you haven't seen any of the others in the series, I've done all 5 competitive maps. So that's Garrison, Moscow, Checkmate, as you can see here, Crossroads, and Miami, I believe. So there'll be a link in the description to a playlist if you want to go check that out. But other than that, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you all soon. Have a good one.